I grew up in the world of metal and punk, in which I still do love. I do feel the need to finally see what the rest of the world has to offer. My name is Aaron, and I grew up as a metalhead. Well, welcome back, everybody. We are moving on to the final song of the day, which is Ring. And I hope that you're excited. We've been running into a bit of an interesting piece here, where we've been doing a lot of the more slower, more acoustic style, less into the dance and intense, choreography and EDM stuff. But let's see what Ring brings us. They already look like they might be a little bit more ready to be active. Let's do it. Wow. Nice. Wow, that's actually really pretty. Got that right in time, too. I find it interesting. A little bit about this song that I really, really like is that I know that it's kind of it was told to me in the comments that basically the whole idea behind the song is that it's like kind of learning how to love someone else other than yourself for the first time. But, I think the interesting thing is that I think it's kind of like that's true, but they're in a relationship in which they are more in love with the person than they're with. And so it kind of felt a little one-sided, and they kind of are hoping and wanting that approval, that affection, And I think that that's just a really nice way of how they wrote this. Again, I think and I don't want to keep beating the drum to this, but I think that one thing that has just been so impressive is just the ability to be genuine about what they're singing about. I really, really appreciate that. I think that that's something that can be one of the hardest things in the entire, in all of music hell, or in all of musicality, all of music, I should say. I kind of said this on the SB19. Like, if you listen to a song and you don't feel it, then, long story short, everything that I've ever explained, it doesn't matter how well your technique is. It doesn't matter how good you can sing if you can't make your audience feel what you're feeling. And I think that TXT is just really exceptional about that. And man, I have to admit, like, I was hitting on just like every word. It's almost built into their voices because they always have that little trail off that's like afterwards that really just kind of sells the emotion for me. It's like the expression of the emotion to just kind of like dissipate, in the last little bit of effort that you have. It's just so nice. I really like that. I do. I think it's amazing how they can do that. It's something that I think just what I've heard from BTS, what I've heard from TXT, they both just really, really do that. It's got to be something to do with Big Hit, I swear. It's just so nice. It's really just well done. And honestly, the song itself is actually really pretty. I kind of like the fact that we kind of had a little bit more of a chill. It feels a little bit different than, some of the other stuff that we've been hearing. It's been a nice break. And I kind of like to be able to see this side of them as well. Because I think that for a lot of the music that we have done, I loved it. I've loved it all. But this is a side that I feel like truly kind of shows them. Because in a sense, there's an old saying in music that kind of goes basically along the lines of write something that scares you, and that's what this song kind of gives me. So I don't know. I greatly appreciate the sentiment, though. It is fantastic, and they conveyed it very well. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about this, and we'll discuss this down in the comments below.